Hi, so I just thought today I'd show you my CD and DVD collection. I've been asked to sort them out and it's been a bit of a big task. I've tried to put them in order, in genre. There's quite a few, so I thought I'll go through them, see what you think. Just starting over here, Makina CDs. Fair few here. Got the Activia sessions from the new sort of Makina sound. Couple of older Makina CDs from 2009, and then going down to some quite old school Makina CDs. Got this recently in Barcelona, this is from 2012. Then got some Makina Hardcore Pandemic CDs. Going down to the bottom, I've got dance artists from sort of the Eurodance scene, all the old school stuff I grew up on. So you can see there I've got sort of 2 Unlimited, Happy Clappers, Clock, Nightcrawlers, Corona, Sunscreen, Grid, Hadaway, The Shaman, Olive, all of those. Okay, so going over to probably my first genre of music I got into, Happy Hardcore. This whole first 2 shelves, if I zoom back there, are basically Happy Hardcore CDs. Very first album I bought, Sound of Happy Hardcore 97, absolutely class CD, has a mix by DJ Brisk. Happy Anthems Volume 2, quite an old CD that one. Got TTF, Tom Wilson's Bouncing Beats, good sort of Scottish dance CD. Some of the classic stuff like Off Your Nut 2, Dance Mania Speed, this was a Japanese album, a lot of sort of fast speed Happy Hardcore on that. Over this side, bouncy techno anthems, hardcore energy. There's a great CD here, Ultimate Happy Hardcore Collection. Features a lot of unmixed Night Force stuff. Bit more on the Scottish vibe, club scene, mixed by Mark Smith. A couple more Off Your Nut albums. If we go down, we've then got Dreamscape Millennium Collection, Brainstorm for the Transcore fans, a couple of more Dutch-based CDs. And then going across, we get into the UK hardcore sound. So I've got quite a few of the Clubland CDs there. I'll pull this over. Some of the early UK hardcore sound, Hardcore Underground. And going down, a bit more of the early UK hardcore sound with the Hardcore Till I Die albums, and then some of the new Bonkers. Hardcore Nation. I've actually got 2 Hardcore Nations, one signed by DJ Seduction. I can't see it now. And a few other CDs here. You've got the CLSM album, very good. And quite a bit of Scott Brown stuff. And then going down onto the next shelf, we've got quite a large collection of Italian dance music, Italian disco, Italian house, that sort of thing. There's some rare CDs here. Starting with the disco stuff, which is kind of a precursor to the Italian dance sound. Got an Italian disco collection. Italo Disco Collection 6, etc. But then this sort of leads into the early sort of piano house sound. There's a couple of good CDs here. This one in particular, Essential Italian House, I've not seen too many of those on eBay and the like. This one's particularly good, from the old React label, Italian Piano Anthems. And then we go across here into a bit more of the house sounds. We've got a few Hacienda CDs, we get into some Chicago house stuff. A bit of Tech Para, the sort of Japanese hyper techno sound that you see on these sort of arcade games. This particular CD is a very good one. It's from a Japanese nightclub that's closed down now, and it's full of sort of Italo house, trance, techno. Going further along, Best of Italo House. These come up on eBay quite a bit separately. They're quite expensive. They're very good album. Some more Chicago house there. And going over. Then the next shelf down was the old school sound. So old school hardcore, breakbeat, rave. Again, some good CDs, some CDs you'd expect as well. Classic to the core. Brilliant unmixed album of old school hardcore. Best of Rave, same stable as the Italian house CD I showed you earlier, all unmixed, very good. And then some of these sort of recent compilation albums that were selling quite cheap. Got some more rarer stuff, this classic Suburban Bass Records album, some hardcore breaks, etc. Moondance. Baby D, if I bring this over, bit more old school. Then we go into my Gabba collection and hard techno. Quite a few here, starting with some old school Gabba, Hardcore Blast, excellent CD. Then we've got stuff like this, Hardcore and Acid. Quite a few Speed Freak songs on there. Some Jump Style. Some new style Gabba. Some hard style. Then moving on again, we have some old school sort of, you know, the old 90s dance out compilations you used to get. Some better than others. There's some good, decent ones on. Some of the Deep Heat ones are quite good. Some rarer ones by Arcade, which was a sort of Dutch label, I believe. And down to drum and bass. Okay, so drum and bass stuff. Jungle and drum and bass, liquid drum and bass. You've got London Electricity's album there, brilliant album. Quite a bit on Hospital Records actually. Then I've got some sort of jungle, drum and bass, Innovation in the Sun, the album, very good. Then over to the hard house. Some old school hard house, Insomniacs, mixed by Stimulant DJ, some compilations with Andy Whitby and the like, Tidy Weekender, Tidy Vision, some more old school hard house here with these Shock albums, very cool, Sund Essential, etc. Then Garage. I've got quite a bit of Garage, some Iron Apple albums, some old school garage albums. This one in particular is superb. And then we get into kind of sort of your pop dance albums. Got a bit of Fidget House just sticking in there. So here I've got just some sort of general sort of club albums, you know, easy listening kind of thing. Going over to some acid house. Sorry, acid jazz, apologies. And a little bit of jazz down here. And then onto sort of CD packs. Okay, so we've got Got some old school CD packs, some Rave Baby CD packs, some of this sort of bassline house stuff. Down some hardcore rave. Got a few over here as well. Seismic. Getting to be a really good event in Newcastle. Got their CD pack on sort of Makina hardcore. Bit of hardstyle. Ladies love bassline. Some quite funky bassline house tracks on there. The last night at Icon Newcastle for the Newcastle lot. And that's it really. Just thought I'd show you some CDs I've got. Getting far too many. Need to cut down.